And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cook, cracking the same, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more. This good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. Sinuses is killing me. But I'm gonna make sure I kill this content for y'all, man. Make sure I do this thing for y'all. Make sure I do this thing for y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, man. Get in the Free the Trappers over on Crenshaw and King, man. Make sure I get in the Free the Trappers over on Crenshaw and King. Make sure y'all get into what they got going on, man. Rich Trapper, Trap Lottie, Trap Pack. Get into that. You ain't got into that, man. Rich Trapper, Trap Lottie, Trap Pack, man. I done drank 2 of these today. I'm not feeling the best at all, man, but I'm doing my best to feel better. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, man, because we got this good content, but make sure y'all get in the Rich Trapper, Trap Lottie, Trap Pack. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. Free the Trappers over on Crenshaw and King. Good Rich Trapper, Trap Lottie, Trap Packs are in effect. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Right in the old Louisiana fried chicken, right across the street from the Krispy Kreme. Get into that if you ain't got into that, big dog. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the deal, y'all know the deal. As well as make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because the best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers gonna get 500 from me, 500 from T-Rail over there on Back on Fig, man, and 100,000 Cash is my newest single. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. Like, comment, subscribe, man. 100,000 Cash. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure you get into it. Make sure you get into it. Make sure you get into it. There's anything else I need to tell y'all about, it's gonna come after I gotta take me a midday rest, bro. It's heavy on my eyes. I'm tired, bro. I'm gonna give y'all like 2 more videos, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this thing for the day. I'm saying I'm trying to knock out a goal of 10 videos. You feel me? God willing, man, gotta carry me through them because my eyes is heavy and my sinuses is killing me, man. But I gotta make sure I give y'all this good content, man. Shout out to the Viral Way Podcast, episode 80, Hot Seat with Flakko, man. They finna jump on Flakkiana's head, man. Shout out to the Viral Way Podcast. We finna get into it. Let's go.
You gonna save that though? Who's that? Oh, the dead homies. Hey, before we get to that though, it's something I gotta hash out.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Yeah, Flakko, what's the deal, bro? So you've been doing a lot of trolling, you feel me?
Me? No, hell nah.
Nah, you've been doing a lot of trolling behind the scenes. I just ain't put it out, but let's get to it though.
I've been truth-telling, right? Well, listen, so the trolling like means that, that I'm out here just lying on niggas and slandering niggas and just posting.
That's not what trolling means. Trolling means that you're being annoying and you're being a bother. That's not what trolling means. The definition of trolling is bothering somebody and being annoying and being a pest, not truth-telling and all that kind of stuff. Stop lying, Flakko. Stop hiding behind it, big dog.
The fourth internet shit, right? Nah, I just been truth-telling, right? Like, here. So when I seen a clip of him saying, yo.
Post it to the mic, gang.
Yeah, right? Right, so look, when I seen like a clip, right, of him saying, yo, because he not no street nigga, he can't have an opinion. I'm like, whoa. Like, who dictate those rules of who can have an opinion and who can't? I feel like that's false, right? And that's not...
It's not about you having an opinion, Flakko. It's about the way you voice your opinion and you're condescending, disrespectful, and narcissistic.
And that's not even right. So when I say, yo, these dudes are saying that me and academics and others, that we can't have an opinion, that's wrong.
I said you can't have an opinion on what's going on in the streets. Now, whatever's going on the internet, we all know that's content once you put it on the internet. So if somebody from the street get on the internet and is talking crazy to somebody else that's on the internet, yeah, that's free game, that's content. But you from North Dakota, an immigrant from Africa, insert your opinion on what's going on in the hood, you completely out of line. And the only way you getting away with it is because the ones that you align with, they trying to get in the game too. They not active no more.
That's real. They trying to get in the game too and come into a better space, so you've manipulated your protection.
They trying not to be active no more, so they let you live. But realistically, if we was anywhere outside of the studio, your voices, you wouldn't be able to speak on the topics that you speak on. That was my only thing, was you was really, even the titles that you use, this is gonna cause a gang war in LA. Like, come on, bro, why are you spreading that type of narrative?
Here. But that statement, again, right, like within itself, right, it sort of debunks your own point, right? Because I don't speak on what Lil Ray and Lil Pookie do in the streets, right? Why? Because, again, I wouldn't even know what's going on in them streets, right? I speak on when these niggas come on a podcast and these raps and they start speaking on intricate street details. At that point, once you put it in that booth and in that studio and on that record, is for public consumption. And once you come on that podcast and speak about it, it's for public consumption, right? I wouldn't know nothing about what these niggas is beefing with and doing in their hoods, in their corners, in their streets, if it's not on no podcasting, right? So you just said, I can speak on it if it's on a podcast. Well, that's the only way that I'll be able to know what's going on if it's a podcast.
That's cap.
Okay.
When did Ace Boy Trey ever come out and say he was one of the biggest gangsters in Long Beach? But you put that title on him in one of your videos for clickbait, and he called you out on it. He didn't never.
You know what's interesting about that? That is the exact. They maybe not will release the footage. But when I walked into No Jumper, before the interview that y'all saw, the camera's rolling. There is footage out there. Break put it out. I ain't tripping. Whatever. Flakko put it out. I ain't tripping. Me and Flakko were going back and forth, and that's the exact same example that I use. The exact same example that I use. It's crazy that bro picked that up. That's the exact same example that I use, man. When you go into No Jumper, you signed a little waiver saying that no matter what happens, you gonna be recorded. So before that live stream went on, me and Flakko was in a little lobby going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's all on camera. Maybe they'll release the footage, maybe they won't. But that concept and that example of Ace Boy Trey is the exact same one that I use, for sure.
I've never seen him jump on the internet ever say, oh, this is one of Long Beach's killers and this and that, but you put that aura on him to get more clicks and more engagement. Not only that, you a walking contradiction, bro.
Wait, but
And I'm going to tell you why.
can I
Go ahead. I'm going to let you refute that point. I'm going to tell you why you're a contradiction.
So I said he's one of the most notorious gang members from Long Beach, right? Because why? When I hear them podcast, they were saying, yo, we one of them ones. And he says on blank, right? Feel me, right? Right? And on his gang, right? Which I won't say right now, right? But if I'm hearing, yo, I'm one of them ones where I'm from, yo, on this, don't play with me. Well, am I wrong for saying, oh, okay?
Yeah, you are wrong for saying it, bro, because you're doing it in a way that could force an indictment or force the consequence of legal actions against this man when he's trying to remove himself from certain things, and you're giving an unnecessary light to a culture that you clearly don't understand, because you have to sit there and play in that gray area of not understanding. Either number one, you're an idiot, you don't deserve to speak on a culture that you're not familiar with and you're not versed on and you're not educated on, or you're an idiot and you're playing dumb to make a mockery or a disgrace of the culture that you are familiar with, but you know that you can make a mockery of it for a financial gain, and by playing dumb, you are doing that. So which one is it, big dog?
Based on this, I think a logical conclusion is he's one of the ones from where he's from.
So, so putting the most notorious and all this stigmas on a person because of what they said on the podcast. So you hear rappers all the time that say whatever they say when you know half of them niggas that be rapping don't live the shit that they rapping. You put the same stigmas on them?
Yes, right? So hey, Stu is this though. If I know Trey's character and Trey don't come across to me as a liar, right? So if Trey is saying, yo, I'm one of them ones where I'm from, hey, yo, on this, you can't play with me. Well, one, when you say on this, I'm assuming, okay, you are a gang member. And then when you say, yo, I'm one of them ones where I'm from, niggas know not to play with me, okay, then I'm assuming, okay, he's one of them ones, right? He's very notorious from where he's from based on his own words. I'm saying is this, right? If y'all don't want me to give the opinion, then they don't give those statements on them podcast.
Even if he say he one of them ones, is that enough detail for the feds to go after him like he's a notorious killer? If you putting that on the damn script.
I never said that he was a killer.
I'm just saying, or he's not a notorious gangster.
Well, that's the implication that he is that when you say that he's a notorious gangster or whatever, that he is killer and all that kind of blah, blah, blah. And by your verbiage, you're trying to imply that he is those things. So did you give a direct statement to say that he's those things, Flakko? But no, you playing semantics and verbiage that can imply the fact. So don't do that.
And whatever the case from Long Beach, if I say I'm one of the ones, I could mean anything. Whether if I'm talking on a damn podcast versus somebody like you that's coming to put something on there and putting a bigger stamp and label, now that's more eyes on him. Regardless of what he said about him being one of them ones. I could be one of the ones in the podcasting area. I could be one of the ones in sports. I could be one of the ones in whatever he's doing in life.
Yeah.
See, that's you and you're a non-affiliate. So just because he said, well, I'm one of them ones, like you said, that could mean in anything. And just because he said, oh, on blankety blank, on my hood or whatever the case, that's just the lingo out here. That's just how we talk. Nigga could be saying anything and then just say, oh, on the set, on the hood, on the whatever. You piece that together. He just said I'm one of them ones. You put notorious gang member. Like, bro, whether you want to...
That's real. One of those ones is not say that he's a notorious gang member or anything like that. He could say one of them ones, like, I'm out there really feeding the homeless. I'm really a part of my community. I'm really one of the ones trying to make this thing a better place. I'm really one of the ones out there at Kings Park doing my blah, blah, blah to make sure the kids get free lunch and all that kind of stuff. You made him a gang member, Flakko. You twisted his words. You manipulated his statements. That's real.
Believe it or not, the police look at this stuff. So if he get attached to anything, that up in court. Not saying that it might be admissible, but why put that target on somebody?
Wait, right? Look, right. We're here. Wait, right. So look. So in terms of the actual police, right? What would they use first? Me saying that Trey is a notorious gang member, or Trey coming on a podcast and saying on a specific gang and territory?
Hey, he can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Right. So look. So do y'all think the cops will use me saying, yo, Trey is a notorious gang member, before they use him saying, yo, on a specific gang, a specific territory, and just saying,
It doesn't matter who uses it first or second. Your word shouldn't be used, period. See, I hate when people say that. Well, it doesn't matter if you already told it yourself, why does it matter if I told? Because they don't need no further concrete evidence about this telling or concrete suspicion about this telling, big dog. That's why. There's no necessary reason for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is, and all said and done, if we're being 100% real about it.
one of the ones where I'm from, niggas know not to play with me. I'm just saying, right, that the cops and the police, if we're saying they're examining everything online, they're going to use what Trey say first before they use what I say, right? So I'm just relaying.
You're assisting them.
Yeah, to a certain degree,
You're helping them.
To a certain
You're confirming whatever
Corroborating the story.
he said. If it's his word versus theirs, you're coming in there and saying, yes, he's one of them ones.
No, but even regardless of that fact, your channel is one of the highest viewed right now, as far as in this space,
Sure.
as far as whatever you want to call this space. So you are putting unnecessary eyes on Trey as well, because I watch their clips. You feel me? They say the lingo, but they don't really cover gangbang stuff like that. So let's just say somebody that's up and coming that don't really know Trey, but they active in the streets trying to get a name.
Sure.
Oh, he one of them ones? Oh, Flakko said he a joint. I'm finna go try to knock him down and earn my stripes. It's shit like that non-affiliates don't think about that really go on. And this happens in Chicago. How you think academics got famous? He started calling these rap niggas, the Cyrac Wolverine and this and that. And guess what? The little niggas that was coming up like, I could slide on him and get a name. And that's what was really going on. And that's how he got famous. And you're trying to do the same thing just on the West Coast. Like, come on, bro. Everybody see what you're doing. You're trying to be baby academics. You out here stirring shit up. And
Well, I've already said that Flakko has no real substance or identity of himself. He speaks like academics. He's narcissistic like Adam 22, and now his podcast and video making style is that of point and shoot. So that's pretty clear that Flakko has no real identity of his own. Flakko has no real basis of anything of originality. Flacco's a copy and paste type of ninja. So, that's that. No Officer Love Boys.
Shit come to your doorstep. Oh man, it's just content. Everything ain't just content, bro. Like some shit, you should just think like, you know what? How is this gonna affect this person in real life? Like y'all don't think about that. Y'all just think about views and shit. And you a contradiction because you say gangs is bad. These rappers are bad. They're degenerates. They're bad for the community. That's how you make a living. Without the degenerates, without the streets, without the gang members that you talk down on, every time I see you in front of a camera, you don't have content. You're not talking about anything to uplift the community. You don't talk about nothing positive. You don't have no original content. You react to all the people that you call degenerates. If they stop being degenerates, Flakko don't exist. So you a contradiction because...
Literally, Flakko doesn't exist. So maybe you should be a little bit more respectful and a little bit more mindful of those who are in the space that you are in, that you are being allowed to be in.
The same thing that they promote, and you say, as black people, we need to stop. You're making money off of too. So they make these...
But see, here's the thing, though. Flakko has no real respect for black Americans. Flakko can say whatever he want to say. Flakko has no real respect for black Americans. Flakko has no real nothing for black Americans. Flakko has no real support for black Americans. It's a clear disdain that he has for black America and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not finna sit here and pretend like Flakko low-key is a colonizer. I ain't gonna lie, he is a colonizer. I'm sure he means well at the end of the day with who he is in his heart, but his own camera persona, this nigga's a colonizer.
Talk about sliding, you react to it. They slide in real life, you react to it. You don't react to nothing else positive. I never heard you say anything else positive.
Look, so...
And then not only do you react on it, you low-key provoke it because you'll be like, if he's not a real one, if he won't slide, if he don't do this, if he don't do that, like you say that type of stuff. Will he slide? Will he this? Will he that? Will he show us that he's really a real goon? Will he show us that he's real? Like you narrated like an episode of Dragon Ball Z, big dog.
I feel like that logic only exists among black folks and in the urban communities, right? Because, for example...
But it doesn't matter, bro. You're a black person who reports on the urban community. So even if it only exists there, it doesn't matter because you're a black person who only reports on the urban community.
You don't hear the white folks saying, if crime don't exist, the news people won't have a job. Meaning, Bro, I'm a broadcaster. I'm a commentator, right? I'm just broadcasting the news, right? And for me, my audience, they...
Nah, don't bring us into this, big dog, because we give y'all that news you can use, that knowledge though you can't get in college though, big dog. We all big on the news and all that kind of stuff, so it's not like you're just broadcasting the news, you're just doing this and blah, blah, blah. Nah, that's not it, big dog. You are, my friend, a piece of, for sure. For sure, a piece of, I ain't gonna say the S word because I'm gonna get demonetized. But you, my friend, are a piece of, don't try to make it seem like you're doing what we doing, because you have no moral standpoint, you have no moral compass, you have none of that, big dog.
Watch the podcasters, which I cover, they watch politics, which I cover, and they also watch the street podcasters, in which I cover, right? So I'm no different than the news, meaning if we're saying, yo, Flakko, like you are wrong for like commentating and broadcasting of things that the street niggas put on again and online, then it's the same thing as the news anchors who cover y'all shooting each other, y'all killing each other, y'all robbing each other, right? And they cover that too. But why can they cover it, but I can't?
I think it's a difference. I think it's a difference.
It's the verbiage in which you use for covering it. It's the way you go about it. It's the way. It's not the what. It's the how. You do things in a way that are disrespectful to the culture. You do things in a way that are, and you go, well, how? Well, how? Well, how? I just explained it. You're condescending. You're narcissistic, and you speak on things in a way that can get people into real indictments, and you manipulate and twist words to the benefit of the content that you want to be put into the universe because you know the monetization aspect behind it. That's how. You are. Number one, it's like they said, like Skip Bayless. He used that, the same dudes that Flakko sitting with, the Viral Way podcast, used that analogy at the later part of the interview. You can go back and watch it. Skip Bayless can say whatever he want to say. He ain't never got on the field or got on the court to do these things that he's commentating on. Neither of you, Flakko. So what you're saying comes with a little bit less validity when you're not versed on anything that you're actually speaking on.
The pop culture. It's not like KTLA 5 where this is on and then something else is on. You're speaking on something within pop culture as well as within the black community, sure. And you're doubling down on it as well. Like he said, you have a whole bunch of different type of clickbait titles. So I think that while it seems like, oh, this is just something I'm just broadcasting, again, it's within the culture and within black culture. We take things like what somebody may say online is serious. You get what I'm saying?
But then, and again, Flakko, if you don't understand what the difference is or how you're different and all that kind of stuff, either further to my point that you don't deserve to be in that space because you don't even understand the responsibility that comes with your position. And if you do understand it, you just don't care. But if Flakko's smart, you do understand, you don't care. So we're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt here at TNN Trap News Network of you don't care, you don't know. That's not it. That's not it. You feel me? What we're gonna make sure is clear is Flakko understands what he's doing and what he's saying. He's just playing dumb because he doesn't want to be called and held account. He want to be called out to be made to be held. He doesn't want to be called out to be made to be held accountable for his disrespectful actions.
He is bigger than a program, especially not on the West Coast. Sure. So it's like you can say what you want to say and think it's gonna be, oh, I'm just a broadcaster, but niggas really lose their life over this shit. Niggas really go to jail over this shit. This shit is real. And I'm a civilian. I'm not a street nigga for whatsoever. But I got family that's in the streets. I got niggas that I know that been locked up. This shit is for real. It's not a game. So when you come on here and you act like this is just another news channel, it's not, bro, because you're speaking on people's lives and what they got going on behind closed doors.
And everything on the news ain't, everything that goes on in every city is not reported on the news. They might report like the main things. So if you're taking step by step to give information on the things that go on the news, majority of people that's on the news are told what to say. They're not even just reporting everything that goes on.
They're not reporting out there on top of their heads at all. They're actually reading the teleprompter. They have an entire script that they have to read.
So it could be 100 shootings in the city. They might report 3. If it's, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they don't care about the gang culture that's going on. They're not really reporting all that's going on.
But, here, right? But, listen, right here. Listen, I definitely understand that, right? But
niggas come strictly to you for bullshit. They're not coming to you for weather.
They're not coming to you for weather, news, entertainment, and sports. They're coming to you for bullshit. That's right. I like bro with the LA hat. I like how he cooking, man. My man to the right of Flakko.
But again, KTLA 5, right? Hey yo, this nigga here just killed that nigga over there. They report on them details, and I'm saying if y'all give them white folks grace, if y'all not trying to slide on them white folks too, then hey, don't tell me that I can.
But see, here go the thing though, Flakko. You're always moving the goalposts to remove your point of principality of blame. Well, if you're not gonna do it to him, don't do it to me. What does what they do have to do with what you do? That's where you're not a man at, Flakko. That's where you don't stand tall as a man. Because as a man, you're not atoning for your consequences and for your sins. You always, what about that person? What about that person? What about that person? They can't be held accountable for your sins, bro, and you can't be held accountable for theirs.
Why? Because the white folks making millions a year reporting on it.
This the difference. This the difference. They report, okay, this crime happened.
Yeah.
You in the studio,
Yeah.
sitting next to P Nice. Something happens and P Nice name is brought up. You just did this to Brick with Quando Rondo homie that got knocked down. You insinuated Brick has something to do with it. Whether it was a play or whatever the case, you threw his name in there with a murder and you're sitting next to him every day in the studio. Now, mind you, I don't know what y'all talk about behind the scenes on camera. He act like he was cool with it. Me, personally, I don't believe nothing that go on over there. I think everything is a play. Everything is a script. Everything is fake. It's like the modern day soap opera. And that's a whole nother topic we can talk about later. But you do shit like that. Or he's on Clubhouse and ODM Slim going crazy talking about Brick, baby. What you do? Ping him in there. Oh, this finna go up. He said Brick name. I'm finna get them to argue more content. You didn't have to ping him in there.
Well, here's...
Because they could have really...
And that's real. That could have been a real issue. That could have been a real situation. That could have caused conflicts between two affiliate fraternities that are like this, because Flakko is on some BS. And again, instead of dealing with the fire that he's put himself in, atoning for his sins, atoning for the things he said, atoning for the things that he's done, to get the concept of negative energy off of him, he moves the spotlight onto other people. Hence, the ODM Slim and Brick Baby situation. The same thing where he goes with the white people, like he just said, well, what about them? What about them? Flakko, you're a master manipulator, but overall, bro, that's a bitch move. That's a real bitch move.
Got into it, somebody could have really got hurt, and Brick might have not even heard that conversation, or by the time he did hear it, they already talked behind the scenes, or cooler heads done prevailed already. But why it was at its peak, you pinged him in there for content, and you know you did. Like, KTLA not doing that. They're not getting gang members on Clubhouse to argue together, bro. Like, stop playing.
Look. So for the Brooklyn Quando thing, right? Yo, if you watch that entire thing, Greg Baby wanted me to, to put that out there and again and exonerate him, right? And that's what I did. I said, yo, bro, Quando Rondo.
Here's the thing of even thinking that you can exonerate Brick, bro. You're not a judge. Like, you're not a judge. You're not a lawyer. You're not a district attorney. You're not a prosecutor. You're not none of that. So who are you to exonerate anybody? Like, what are you talking about, bro? You don't swing that kind of lumber in a legal system.
Just drop a record where he's damn near dry snitching, right? He's damn near saying Brick's name, said the murder, right? Insinuating Brick was involved. I said, no, hold up, Quando. Brick wasn't involved, right? But I presented the full story from the beginning to the end and gave the fan theory and why people think Brick is involved. But then at the end, I said, Brick is not involved, and here's why, right? And Brick was okay with that, and he was fine with that, right? Why?
But Brick also said there were things in that interview that he didn't want you to use, that he didn't know you were using, that he wished you didn't use. So tell the whole story.
Right? Like, and he was trying to exonerate me, not implicate me, right? Now listen, in terms of Brick and ODM Slim, right? Brick is my nigga. I fuck with Brick 100%, right? So if I'm in a room, right, and somebody is saying, oh, he's a bitch, he's not from there, I would feel like a fake nigga, bro, sitting in that room.
But you wasn't real enough to defend him. You real enough to, oh, well, he said this about you, but you're not real enough to defend him.
Hearing all of this, and I giving him like, yo, bro, like these niggas here, like talking about you, feel me? Right?
Brick a bitch, yeah, he was really from there.
Brick, listen, man. Hey, Brick, you feel me, right? No.
And you can say what you want, but it's different because you're not gonna, and the difference, and these are things that different with you and with us, because you're not gonna be in a room and you just talking about our homies. We gonna check you. It ain't gonna be, I gotta go relay the message.
Boom, that's it right there. That's it right there. It ain't gonna be no, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and relay the message. If somebody, and this is what I'll say this too, a lot of y'all be bitches in my fucking DMs, bro, and I always tell this to your bitch asses. I don't mean the Rich Trapper Mafia. I mean you bitch ass niggas who love to tell me what another bitch ass nigga on YouTube said. Don't tell me what that bitch ass nigga said, nigga. If you down for the Trap News Network, you down for the Trap News, the Rich Trapper Mafia on the dead anchors, nigga. You tell me how you check that bitch. That's what a real one's supposed to do. If you say something about one of my homies, I'm not finna tell that homie what was said. I'm finna tell this nigga how I slapped the shit out of you, and this is the reason why. That's the only real situation. That's the only real respectful answer. You feel me? Anything past that, miss me with that bitch ass shit. And a lot of y'all are bitches in the comments, a lot of bitches in the chat. Oh, he said this. Oh, I just thought you should know. Nigga, you're a bitch. You're a bitch, bro. And I'm finna start telling you niggas in the DMs that you niggas is bitches for that bitch. Don't tell me what another nigga said. You tell me how you check that bitch. Oh, I just thought that you should know. Nigga, if you thought that I should know, first of all, bitch, you don't even know me. First and foremost, you don't even know me, my nigga. And if you do feel like you know me, be a real one and know me well enough to know that you're supposed to slide. You ain't supposed to say what telling on a nigga. Oh, he said this, nigga. Go catch a body, nigga. Go get in them comments and go up, nigga. Go turn up to your shit, get reported, and go crash the fuck out, my nigga. Go do that. Don't tell me what the fucking nigga said. That's the realest thing bro said, man. I'm gonna check your ass. I ain't finna go ahead and tell the homies nothing, nigga. I'm gonna talk about how we checked your stupid ass.
First, I might relay it, but after, you're not gonna just be sitting here talking about my homies or niggas that I fuck with, and I don't get on that. So I think it's a different perspective. But even at the end of the day, you know most of these niggas in the streets is ignorant. You know most of these niggas don't got no common sense. So you are more. You can say whatever.
Agree with that.
Yeah, but you more of a problem than a solution. You are utilizing the same way, like you say, you bringing up these white folks, and you're doing the same thing. You're not even being part of the solution. You're doing the same thing that these culture vultures do. And you even being worse because it's damn near an informant because, like you said, I'm breaking down detail to detail of what people are doing versus even getting at them and letting them know, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Y'all are enticing people, letting them come on whatever show y'all on, talking about street shit, regardless if they're willing to go in there and do that. These niggas not thinking further ahead to understand that what they getting themselves into, and that could be their problem, but you know what you're doing by exploiting them, and whatever the case is. What do you think your asset is over there on that brand that you wearing? You think he's keeping you over there because you just a nigga and doing what you do, or because you part of his program and whatever the fuck he got going on?
Look, bro, so look.
Ooh, great question. Are you a puppet or are you the master, Flakkiana?
So, bro, me and Adam have, like, I'm talking about opposing an ideology when it comes to the streets, right? Like, he's a liberal. I'm not fucking with that, right? But look at this, though, right? So, look, in terms of me being a solution, right, bro, I've said it time after time after time, right? There was a point in my life where I was concerned with trying to save street niggas, right? And trying to, like, say, yo, bro, what can I do to help? At this point, I said, bro, I give up, bro. Ain't no saving these niggas, bro.
Where can we find this content?
Huh?
Where can we find this content?
It doesn't exist.
Oh, on my channel, right? Yeah, right. But here, right, but look, though, right, but look. If there was a point, right, where even, bro, like, on a jumper, right, for me, on your suicide said it, right? Yo, I said, bro, what can I do to have a picture, right? And I will, like, my class, right? And they said, bro, that's not even your place. I said, cool. So now I'm done trying to save street niggas.
Realistically, we know you can't have a peace treaty. You know this.
Y'all notice that Flakko ain't stuttered this whole time, but when he started lying and trying to manipulate and think too fast and trying to talk his way out of shit, all right, look, right, wrong, bro, wrong.
Wait though, right? But like, I was brand new to the city, right? And I was just trying to do anything to help. But then they say, yo, it's not your place. And I say, yo, fine. Now guess what? Right? So now guess what? I'm trying to save some kids, right? So hence, I mentored the young men too. When I speak on the street shit, I make sure to tell these babies, hey, bro, this shit ain't cool, right? This shit ain't for you niggas. Y'all need to leave this shit alone.
You a cap artist, bro. How you gonna tell the kids that, and then when they turn on your channel, that's all you talking about? That's monkey see. That's all you promoting. Like, what the fuck? Like, let's be real, bro.
I don't
Nigga talk
glorify
that, oh my God, I tried the peace treaty shit. I'm talking to the kids, but every time on your channel, oh my God, they're just gonna start the biggest gang war in LA. And every time
That's
y'all had no
so real. And Flakko, you try to hide behind it. You try to, why do this, bro? You're a fake ass nigga. And I like the fact that this nigga's firing you up about it. You've had a rough week in these LA streets, bro.
jumper. We gonna get on the street niggas too, because they not exempt, because they the ones that's actually going up there and discussing the shit for y'all to have input on. My thing is, if you're really against it and you really don't want to see it going on, why the fuck you got an opinion on it? When Kylie's on the show and any gang topics come up, Kylie low-key fall back, or he just be like, you know what, I'm a non-affiliate, I ain't really, you feel me, I ain't in the street, he really don't got too much to say. You dive headfirst into it, and that's cool if you want to do that. My problem with you, and the reason I even spoke on you, I was like, this nigga's a goofy. Because you say shit like, these street niggas bitches. They not really like that. They only tough because they homie around. But you're not accessible. And anytime somebody got...
But you're not accessible, big dog. And you are in the crib. Anytime somebody got an issue with you, you tuck up.
At you like a man and fuck the streets. They're like, hey, I don't like what you said. I need a one-on-one.
I'm gonna call the police.
I'm armed. I'm this. I like, you take the Buster route. So I don't have a problem with you doing what you do, but stand on what you say. Because you pick and choose your battles. You just rush that little skinny ass MJ, whatever, the weird nigga.
He's a gang member.
I don't give a fuck what he is. That nigga half your size, so you pick and choose. But when 4Extra called you out, I was like, hey, nigga, you making videos? Holla at me, pay me. I heard you paid him behind the scene. I don't know if you did or you didn't, but through the grapevine, you paid him. It wasn't no smoke for him. When Ace-Boy Trey called you out, wasn't no smoke for him. Like, what's you picking and choosing? So that's why I was like, you a goofy. Because if you was standing on everything you said, and whoever came your way, you didn't pick no battles. Like, okay, what's up? You need that? Yeah, I said that. I would respect you and be like, hey, y'all cannot like his opinion, but he's standing on what he say, but you don't. You backbite. And
Wait,
you
right.
throw rocks and hide your hand.
Wait, right. Look, so in terms of who I choose to confront is, I don't care, bro. Listen, yo, like, call me a bitch, right? Like, say, suck my dick. Like, I don't care about that, right? I care about when, right? So look, it's when they say, yo, you have this case in Ohio and your real name is David Jolly, right? It's when these niggas put certain shit on my name, that's when I say I.
But see, here go the thing, though, because me and Flakko had a conversation about me putting stuff on his name and all that kind of stuff, and he didn't have the same energy to me that he had towards the MTVJ kid. So that's not true, bro, because, again, it's on the footage. Y'all can release the footage. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, blah, 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 man. No Jumper, maybe not they'll release the footage. I don't know. But Flakko's first thing was who around me had a weird case, and we spoke about it. But, Flakko, you didn't have none of that run up on somebody energy like you had with that MTVJ kid. You didn't have that. Was you upset a little bit? Yeah. Did you want to get heard? Yeah. Did we have a debate back and forth? Yeah. But did you ever want to put whoopties over words? Fuck no. Fuck no, bro. And you made it clear that you didn't want to put whoopties over words. So if that's your argument and that's your standpoint, come on, bro. You lying again.
This is now beyond context. So Lush and MJ were the only two niggas who said that, right? And that's what makes me mad, right? Like the, yo, bitch, pussy, you know, dweeb, goofy. Bro, I don't care about insults, right? Like, just don't put that jacket on my name because I know how dangerous that could be. Feel me, right? Yeah, sorry.
So, no, I'm just saying, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, right?
They saying,
Yeah, right? Now, look, so...
got a weird case. Why is he around?
Yeah, right? No, look. So, look, there's a dude in, I think, is Ohio, right? Called David Jolly.
Flakko's finna lie. You're lying, bro. Because what you told me was that was your brother's brother who had that weird case. That's what you told me. So if you say anything outside of him being a family or an extended family member, bro, you're an absolute liar. You're an absolute liar, bro. You told me that was your brother's brother. That's what you said. It's on camera. No Jumper, maybe not will release the footage. That's what you said, bro. You're lying if you say anything else.
Right? It's my half-sister, half-brother, right? And they're saying, yo, Flakko, this is you. I said, no, that's not me, right? That's my half-sister's half-brother, right? Again, and he's like 35 years old, and his mugshot is on the work. These niggas said, oh, no, listen, bro, we're going to show, like, one page where, like, it says Jala, right? And so, yo, this Flakko. Nigga, no, right? Like, my name...
Now, I'm not sure. Oh, his last name is Jala, I'm assuming. Why do y'all keep calling Flakko Jala? Is that his last name?
Frederick Jala, and here's my ID, right? Look,
Okay, the mic keep going in your arm.
But Flakko is also known to use fake names and fake IDs and all that kind of stuff, too. Fake documents and all that. That's a thing, too, Flakko. So I ain't saying that you did that because I don't ever want to put a weird case on nobody. But you are known to use fake documents.
Yeah, right? It's a twisted thing or something, right? Yeah, right? No, that shit right there. Yeah, right? Look, I'm Frederick Jala, right? But these niggas, you know, like MJ and Lush at some point was lying and saying that I had a rape case, right? You feel me? And that's why... That's understandable. You feel me, right?
Nah, that's cap, bro.
Okay.
I'm not buying that bullshit. It sound good in theory. A nigga spit in your face. We all seen it. You didn't lay a finger on, bro.
No. Spit my face. Hell no. He spit on me.
He spit in a grown man spit in your direction. Some of that shit got on you. And listen to what I'm saying.
And I spit back.
Listen what I'm saying.
I seen that, girl. You did.
Listen what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't care if God himself is standing between us.
Yeah.
A man spit in my direction, he got to get touched. P-Nice can't hold me back. Messiah ain't finna... There was no aggression. It was you backing up. So all that, oh yeah, a nigga put a jacket on, fuck a jacket. A nigga put his saliva DNA on you.
Well,
and it was no smoke. It wasn't no take it outside. How you was just with MJ, MJ, whatever her name is. I saw you doing your best Mr. Viral impression up there too, nigga. Because you started trolling us, then you started following us, and you was up there trying to sound like me a little bit. Talking about morals, principles, integrity.
The Somalian nigga?
The Somalian nigga, right. I seen that. Just know that I know. You've been studying the game tapes.
Hey,
But
he said you spit at me, but he missed.
Turn it down, though.
He said he turned it down.
Yeah, turn it down.
He turned down what? The
I don't understand
the
this.
spit back.
No, look, right? Look.
and we saw the footage, Flakko.
Wait, look. And AD...
You call Kyle for
Yeah, look. Me, AD, and even him said it on Clubhouse. Yo, he asked to squabble outside, right? Because again, I am a corporate nigga, right?
The MTVJ kid asked to squabble outside. Yeah, he ran. I don't got nothing to do with the fact that you got spit on, and the man that spit on you, you don't want to squabble with, bro. That's what the movement of the goalpost is.
Bro, it's my third week and on the job. I'm now making the most money I've ever made, right, bro? I got family to me, right? So I'm thinking, yo, if I like take off on them, damn, bro, like I may get fired. It's my third week in LA, right? So I said, bro, listen, please, meet me outside, right? Like, let's squabble. And he said, I said, no, I'm not on that right now, right? And he left, right? So again, as he sped, he missed. I spat back and asked to squabble him, and he turned it down and walked out.
Man,
Nigga, I'm not tripping. If I wasn't captain, he said it though.
Because your coworker punched somebody on camera and your boss put the clip all over the
That's
world.
before that, though. I was the first one. You feel me? Right? I didn't know what was allowed at this point, bro. It's my third week on the job.
So when you spit back, did you care about the corporate shit?
Like, kind of, right? Here, right? But I knew, right, that it probably won't fire me for spitting back, right?
And if he would have got off on you for spitting back, would you guys still care about the corporate shit, or you just took that on the chin?
Here, right? So look, right? Now look, right? So look, I felt like they would have allowed me to retaliate, right? Meaning this, right? If he swung...
They would have allowed you to retaliate? Somebody spit on you and then fire on you and you have to be allowed a retaliation? Different type of niggas, Flakko.
And I swung back, then that's fair, right? If he spat and I spat back, then that's fair. But if he spat, then I spat back, and then it's calm, and then I bum rush him. Oh, I'm out of here. That's what and I'm thinking, right?
Flakko, stop playing, man. No jumpers, the circus. Yeah. Adam loves all. The more drama, Adam loves it, bro. He throws gas on the flame.
Bro.
I know, but stop playing, bro. You an internet nigga, so I know you did your homework on no jumper. You know more about third week, whatever. You know what Adam is about. You know what they about. Views over everything. You know that. So let's stop the bullshit, bro. Man, you a
bro. Let me tell you what. You said you wanted peace. You wanted peace.
Yeah.
And when you couldn't mentor the people, you said you couldn't bring peace to the hood niggas no more. So instead, you went and caused chaos, right? You did the opposite. Hold on, you did the opposite.
Let him finish talking.
You did the opposite. You said
That's what you said.
you cared about your family, right, and their livelihood, but then you went online and you talked about niggas that might touch you in real life, right? So you obviously don't care that much. So everything you've been saying for the last 15 minutes has been pure cap. And you've done the exact opposite of what you said you've actually tried to do. You get what I'm saying? So instead of saying, oh, I can't help these niggas, oh, let me cause more, you feel me, division. Let me cause more chaos.
Right, I can't help you, so let me hurt it. Oh, y'all don't want to be helped? Bro, you're like a real colonizer. Oh, you don't want to be helped the way I want to help you? Well, watch this. I'm going to give you smallpox, blankets, and herpes and steal your children and R words your community and blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, bro. What's up with you?
All that you have done is aided. That's what you said earlier.
pick and choose,
You
bro.
said you was trying to, you feel me, protect yourself, your family. That didn't look like it to me when you're talking crazy or saying other things about other rappers and street niggas. So that's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, Rachel, look, Rachel, what I said, right, was I said, bro, I cannot help these street niggas no more. So hence, let me try to help them kids through my commentary, right? Yeah, I say, yo, listen, this shit here is wrong, is dumb, they degenerates, don't do this, right? So hence, I'm saying, yo, fuck a peace treaty with these grown men who type with, no, I'ma just cater my commentary now to them babies and them kids and try to say, don't go down this lane, right?
But that's not what you're catering your commentary to, because you will always say negative things, and if you will always say negative things, however, highlighting street ninjas who you're cool with. So that's not the case either, bro. Like, I don't want my kids looking up to you for no kind of influence, bro. Hell no.
Try to prevent it, right? That's one. Two is this, though. When I'm online, right, and speaking about the quote-unquote streets, right, bro, 99% of the time, bro, I'm saying, yo, this shit is dumb, bro. Don't do this, man. This shit is corny. And niggas take offense to that. So I'm saying, right, if you take offense to me saying, yo, this shit is dumb, it's not cool, don't do this shit, then then like,
That's not the one. That ain't the language that you use, bro. Let's stop the cap.
Regardless of not how you feel about it,
Yeah.
you still challenging somebody's beliefs and whatever they believe in. So people live and die for that shit. People have lived and died for it. Regardless of how you feel about the streets, the same way you can speak on somebody's religion.
Sure.
And people gonna feel some type of way. If you sit here talk about Jesus Christ, or you sit here talk about the Muslims or whatever, they're gonna react in a whatever way, however you feel about it. The thing is, with people like you don't understand, that's people that's really living in the streets. When y'all speak on certain things, you can speak on a topic right now about the homie. And based off of, like you said, you got a strong following certain things. You do your homework, you dissect a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So I might hear, bro, like, oh yeah, what's up with P Nice? That's serious? Only saying P Nice don't have to say nothing to me. But for me, in my mind, it's go time on babies. When I see P, I'ma holla at Cub. But other than that, oh, it's cracking because this is what's going on in the streets. I don't have to even know what's going on. Something going on with the homie. It's on. That's what it is. And it's niggas that's activated like that on a daily basis, living for that. So y'all speak on certain things and y'all enhance it because, like you say, y'all get y'all money, do whatever the fuck y'all do. But y'all don't understand the repercussions for the niggas that's living in the streets. I didn't even understand this fucking, I tell bro all the time, this podcast shit. I didn't know that a lot of this shit be scripted like Jerry Springer. A lot of this shit be fucking fake. Because to me, it's serious. When I see the homie get into it with niggas online and shit, not just him, my homies in general, from insane, and that's what it is, in my mind. And I know other niggas that's front lining is thinking the same thing. So y'all think it's a game, but it don't be that way.
I wanted to say one more thing. Just one last contradiction was that you said that they put your information out there and they put a jacket on you. Don't you think that's the same exact thing you be doing, even if it's not
Literally the exact same thing he be doing.
pedophilia or sexual assault or abuse? You don't think you going out and putting jackets on people every single day? So it's the same. You doing
don't lie though, right? Like for example, right? Look here, for example, right? So them finding a case that got nothing to do with me and saying that's me, that's a little different than me saying, yo.
You found a whole case on on Ace Boy Trey that didn't exist and painted that man in a narrative that he was not. Literally. You were dealing with me and was like, oh, you're a street nigga, you're blah, blah, blah. That's not who I portray myself to be publicly at all, big dog. That right there would make that a blatant lie. So why are you mad if somebody blatantly lies on you when you blatantly lying on other people?
Ace Boy Trey said he's, on this, and these niggas know not to play with him from where he's from. He's a nigga where he's from. That's different from saying, okay, so based on these words that he said, he's notorious where he's from, right?
If you don't have, if is it an opinion or a fact? Is it just your opinion or is it a fact?
This is something you put together based on some lingo that you really don't understand. Like the video with 4 extras.
Lingo that you don't understand, a lingo that you do understand, and you're playing oblivious to, which either further shows that you don't deserve to be in our culture.
Just don't rap. 4 extras not even really a podcaster. They just interviewing them because all his interviews go up. But all his interviews about gangbang, because let's be real, people like you, they live vicariously through the gangs that they claim to hate. They love the culture, they're infatuated with it, they study it, them academics type niggas, right? But y'all will say y'all against it, but you're literally pushing it out there every day. How are you talking to kids and mentoring them and then jumping online and sparking beef between gang members? Like he said, it might be a play for y'all. But what about the homies in the hood that don't even watch the fucking podcast? They just hear about it through the grapevine. Hey, you seen P Nice get into it with Brick? Which is a whole nother topic. But it's homies that's calling me. We over here we didn't even cover it. Because like I said, I didn't believe any of it. I thought it was all fake and scripted. So they're like, hey, what's up with the homie P? I'm like, oh, that's podcast shit, bro. They getting their views, they getting their chili. But his homies ready to go behind some shit that y'all doing on podcasts that may or may not be real. But you just looking at it like, well, Brick from 6-0, and since he talking about 6-0, I can talk about 6-0. No, nigga, you're not a gang member. You not qualified to say anything. If we was in a county, if we was in the pen, and niggas was politicking anything that y'all politic on that podcast, you could.
Flakko, not only could you not speak, you wouldn't even want to speak, bro. You would be like quietly on your bunk somewhere reading a book, like all the way out the way, bro. You wouldn't even be in the mix.
Even speak. You be in the back. That's why I said you can't have a voice.
You in the back, you ain't even gonna be at the round table.
you're not, you gonna do whatever they say, because you under black. So whatever them degenerates saying, or you get rolled up out of here. And you gonna be in PC.
Sure.
So that's all I was saying. Right, no, I get it. You don't care about that. But that's why I said you should not have a voice.
But because you don't care about that, it's even more to the point of why you shouldn't be allowed to be a voice or allowed to speak in it. Because again, you don't even care enough about it to be respectful of the consequences of your actions, big dog. You just like, oh, whatever, I ain't tripping. Even more of a reason why you should stay out of it, bro.
If we get on here and we like, man, fuck the streets. The streets are bullshit. We really been through it. We really been to the county. We really been in the pen. We really gangbang. We really been in squabbles and everything else. So niggas gonna more so respect it from somebody who lived it than somebody who didn't. Because you just talking from the outside looking in. Oh, let's have a peace treaty. How many of your best friends you would sit next to in the car just chilling like I seen you out there and somebody came and blew his head in your lap? And then next week say, hey man, let's squash it. You never had that happen. How many of your mama's house got shot up? How many of your uncles serving life?
A few.
I'm saying behind some gang shit though.
No.
None of these experiences that these guys have lifetime trauma from since about the age of 11 or 12, and they're now in a.
If not earlier than that, because fifth grade ended for me. I graduated high school at 17, so I want to say I was 10 years old when 5th grade ended.
30s, and you telling them, oh, let's just squash. Bro, it's more complex than that. But people like y'all don't understand that because you never had to live it.
Look, the rest of look. I think about 30 minutes ago, right? And he said, yo, like, you know, most of these street niggas is ignorant, bro. These niggas are, right? So, if I say it, then it's bad, right? So what I'm saying is this, right? Bro, like, the facts should never care about the feelings. Meaning, bro, like, if it's the truth, and you know it's the truth, right? Because he just...
Shout out to Spider Loc, facts over feelings.
Then it shouldn't matter that, yo, because you're not from there. No, well, bro, like, again, like, me, like, here, right, again, like, me choosing not to gangbang and choosing not to be a part of life should not disqualify me from being able to tell an objective truth that he disagreed with, right?
But you're not telling an objective truth.
But when I say ignorant in a sense, I don't mean far as just like gang members are just stupid. In a sense, not even just that. From the poverty-stricken areas, the way the school systems is taught, things that you are not taught, coming from broken families, coming from things that these niggas didn't learn. It's not their fault. You know what I mean? But like you said, you gotta call a spade a spade. Now, instead of being a problem to that, you start enlightening people or giving them information. They're not stupid in the sense that you thinking, because they can't be that stupid to survive the things that they're going through. You have to have a certain sharpness to be able to survive the street life. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And it teaches you things no book, no anybody else can tell you about human nature that these street people learn. So when I'm...
Yeah, that's real. Sometimes you got to get in the field to speak about the field. Like he said, go watch my last reaction. He compares Flakko to Skip Bayless. You might have all the watch hours for watching a basketball game, but you've never actually been on the court with these dudes.
Being ignorant far as in the sense of not being able to see 5 or 10 years down the line, because they trying to make it far as one day at a time. Look, I want to get P Nice some insight on it, because he over here is super quiet. This ain't like him. But
Cause he let niggas go back and forth.
I'm letting y'all go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cause no, we gonna get on the brick, but hold on. Cause look, this is what y'all do.
Hold on, real quick.
One question, real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Hold on.
I'm letting y'all go back and forth because in my head I was just now thinking like this is the best show I've been on with this type of debate, because y'all giving real good insight from our side of this bridge. You know what I mean? The street side, you feel me? But at the same time, Flock is giving us insight from a civilian standpoint that don't know nothing. You feel me? So with the viewers that's watching this shit, it's just a lot of get a better common understanding. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to get him to understand. The average gang member, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, we don't live this life. We get on the show every week and say it's dumb, it don't make sense. If you can avoid it, get out of it. We need to change. This is why our views don't skyrocket like the drama, because don't nobody want to hear that shit. And y'all know that. Your boss know that. This is why y'all will bring somebody from Chicago that don't rap, don't podcast, don't act. Only thing y'all know is on Reddit they say he a killer, he got 10 bodies. And y'all bring him on to talk about how many bodies he got, and to diss somebody that y'all trying to get on, and then he gets on, and he diss him back, and now y'all views go crazy. But guess what? When they go back to the rack, they just spark that shit back up, because whoever was in that hood over there, their cousin might have got killed 5 years ago. The wound is alright, it ain't completely healed, but they not actively sliding. He just jumped on No Jumper, one of the biggest 5 million subscribers, however many y'all got, and said, man, fuck them niggas, fuck that dead nigga, I'm smoking on them. What? Oh, it's on again. Fuck all that, we back over there. Y'all don't have to deal with that. Not only that, the average gang member creates his whole identity around this, right? So he doesn't, in the real world, he don't really exist. If you strip the gang name, his hood rep, he don't even exist. We take him to the corporate world, they look at him like a clown. We take him to the bank, nigga, your street rep can't buy no you can't get a house loan, a business loan with your street rep. But I know over here, I'm the man. So if you attack that, you're attacking him as a person. You're stripping my whole identity. I don't even have nothing to live for.
And that's real. And then when you have to deal with the consequences of stripping that person of that identity, because that's what they've committed to, whether you deem it right or wrong is irrelevant. They've deemed it right for their lifestyle, and we are no one to tell anyone how to live their life. But now you got to deal with the consequences of that, big dog.
That's this. But we know how to communicate. Somebody who's been in their life, we know how to talk down on it without offending. Y'all don't. And you don't just get online and
It's not that he doesn't know how to do it, it's that he won't do it.
yeah, this is bad, kids. You be on there talking to niggas like Taxstone. Suck my dick, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. Knowing damn well if Taxstone was in the studio, you wouldn't have said that. That's what I don't respect.
And Taxstone tough, he got like whooped and got wait.
And then that's the thing. Oh, is he like tough? He tough enough to whoop your motherfucking ass.
Losing a fight don't mean
He got
make you
whooped,
harder than that.
got his pipe taken away from him, and he like he's not somebody that I'm like
Shout out to Flakko for following the lingo. Pew! But that's what I mean when I say Flakko has no originality of his own, because that's for sure a Rich Trapper quotable right there. Flakko has no originality at all. He's a copy.
I'm afraid of it anyway. So let me know. He's like big tough nigga. Like again, listen, look. But P Nice, he's a big tough nigga. You look lean a little bit strong, right? Like Taxstone is a fast sloppy nigga like me, bro. Like he's not no tough big bad nigga that like I'm scared of. Feel me?
It's some fat niggas, but you gotta understand this.
You wouldn't have said it though.
You could tell, look, this is from his perspective.
For sure, Taxstone.
But Flock, we from the streets, bro, and we know I got a lot of big fat sloppy homies that can move around like Floyd Mayweather, nigga.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So just because you can't just judge somebody by their image, bro.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can't. If a nigga got sock, got his pole took, and the nigga ran,
You wasn't the one that did it.
that don't make a nigga a bitch either.
No, sure, but I'm
I'm
not
saying this. Look. It's not a good situation.
But then see, here go the thing too. Like, and then Flakko be like, well, I'm not a street nigga. I'm not a street nigga. That's a street nigga statement. Nigga, you got socked, they took your pole and you ran. That's a street nigga statement. That ain't no civilian statement. That's a tough nigga statement. That's a street nigga statement. That's a situation that you put yourself in that makes you even and equal to the street niggas, bro.
But if you got your pole on
That wasn't a square statement.
your side, bro, nigga fire on you, don't know you about to get fired on, and you get dazed.
No,
It's easy
not
to
one
take
nigga.
your shit. I know, but you talking like you niggas got my gun now. He ain't about to use it on me. But that's right. But if you got your pole on your side, bro, nigga fire on you, don't know you about to get fired on, and you get dazed.
No,
It's easy
not
to
one
take
nigga.
your shit. I know, but you talking like you niggas got my gun now. He ain't about to use it on me. But that's what I'm saying. He talking like
you gotta get the concept.
He talking like he would have stood there with his pole. But look, this is the thing though. This where all the confusion at.
Sure.
This has nothing to do with the streets. It's about being a man.
Sure.
So you keep trying to make it street versus civilian. Fuck all that. A man. This is why I say you also shouldn't have a voice. How are you preaching to kids and you telling them, oh, the street niggas is degenerate. They got this impulse. They just emotion. Bro, you got bad impulse skills. Like you're overweight. You're obese. How are you preaching to anybody? You don't even care about your own health. What example are you saying? Yeah, you get money from streaming and this and that, but I wouldn't tell my son, follow Flakko. You're not a good representative of a man.
Damn. Fired.
You don't stand on morals. You don't stand on principles. You don't care about integrity. It's the bag over everything. And, oh, yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm this and that. And you gonna call another grown man a bitch, and when he come to confront you like a man, now it's, oh, no, it ain't that serious. I don't care. Fuck it. But then you want to rush niggas like
Or call the police.
Lush and MJ TV. Like, come on, bro. You pick and choose. That's the only problem I got with you. If you stood on your words like a man, like a grown man, you would get the respect from the people. Because
Because some of the shit you say is true. It's just the way you go about it that gets you the backlash.
Look, Russell, look. So, like, and here's the thing about, like, opinions, right? It's like, for example, right? Like, for example, right, when he says, yo, you're not somebody that I would tell, like, kids, like, to follow, right? Like, that's fair because, again, that's his opinion, right? Bro, there's thousands of people who says, yo, Flakko, you changed my life. Yo, Flakko, you made me, right, say, yo, bro, like, this shit is dumb. So there's thousands of people who say, yo, Flakko, you changed my life, right? So again, like, when it comes to opinions, right? Bro, your opinion is valid because that's how you feel. I feel different. Thousands of other people will say, yo, Flakko, you are the best role model, you feel me, right, that I know because you are an example of one, how to change your life, right? How to make money, right? Right? How to stay away from degeneracy, right? And listen, bro, I'm not perfect. Meaning, bro, like, listen, bro, like, I'm not MLK, you feel me? Right? Like, MLK wasn't perfect, feel me? Right? But I try to do the best I can each and every day I wake up. And I'm just preaching that, bro. It's just, bro, just stay away from the violence, the gang shit, the street shit, bro. That shit not the way. And y'all believe that too.
That's 99% of your platform, though.
It is.
What are we talking about? How are you staying away from degeneracy? That's 99% of the content on your platform, and you are knee deep in it. Matter of fact, you dive head first into it on your platform that you got on your shirt and on your own channel. So you doubling up in the degeneracy.
That's why, right?
You just doing it from the outside looking in.
Don't go to war with the army. Don't do certain things. But I'm gonna give you every detail about what they do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep enlightening.
And that's exactly where the contradicting comes in at, for sure.
That I'm gonna keep helping you understand why they doing what they doing. It's not like, even ain't like you breaking it down of why you shouldn't be doing it. You're just saying either, hey, don't do this, but look, I'm promoting county jail shit or gang members that do what they do.
And to be honest, bro, the kids are looking at it and they not looking at it like, let me not do that. They looking at it like, let me do that so I can get on bro's show. So I can be streamed.
They trying to get on no jump.
They're not looking at it like
Yeah, right. Listen, Russell, look though. So not all coverage equal glorification. Meaning this: if I'm giving the coverage and saying, "Yo, this is dumb. Look at these niggas, bro. These niggas is dumb doing it," that's me taking a stance against it. So if I'm plastering it and covering it and saying, "Yo, here's a lot of examples of what you should not do," that's not the same as me saying, "Yo, here's this shit. Oh my God, this shit is so cool and do this." Or no,
Go ahead.
right.
That's the key. Is a key.
It's a key right there.
Yeah.
Hey, as soon as you come back, we're gonna get on that shit.
Yeah, right.
But look, here's the difference, bro.
Sure.
Somebody covering it would be somebody like Alex Alonso.
Sure.
He covers street gangs, interviews them, let them tell their story.
Yeah.
Gives his, he don't even give too many opinions. He just more so get the information. He doesn't insert himself in the middle of it. And when wars are going on, he doesn't say, "Oh shit, the East Coast did this. Oh shit, the Wooty Woos came back and did that. Oh shit, the Insanes." And he doesn't. That's what you do. You amplify it on your channel for views. Then you put clickbait titles. We all know that's the YouTube hustle. But that also sparks more of it in real life. And then you bring the people that's actively involved in it onto your platform to interview them, to diss the other side that they're actively going back and forth with. So you're not trying to kill no degeneracy. You're actually getting views and money off of it.
That's not true though, right?
The more
You're literally monetizing off the things you swear to God that you hate. It's very colonization.
degenerate, the more views. That's why the crazier your title, the more people to click on it and engage in it. Like, you don't just get on there and preach positivity like you're saying, bro. You're capping.
No. Here, right? Look, Russell, look. So one is this, right? Is I never spark beef. Meaning this, right? I just cover it, right? And when I cover it, right? I make sure, bro, like, to listen, there's never been commentary where you've heard me say, "Yo, he just shot this nigga, they beefing. Oh, kids, go ahead and do this shit, bro. This shit is amazing. It's way to live." No. Every time you see me speak on, which is why people hate me, is because I'm always taking an anti against this, right? And I'm saying my responsibility is when I cover this, is to let these kids know this shit is not cool. As long as I do that, I'm doing my job, right?
Nah, that's
to me, look at the streets as the NBA and you was like Skip Bayless.
Sure.
Like, you
real
say
nigga.
what you you can say what you want to say, and I feel you can have your opinion, but it's never going to be 100% valid because you're not a player in the game. So if you'll see, I'm gonna still keep using the analogy that players in the game really only respect and don't have a problem when another player from the game, a former player from the game, has something to say. The reason why they say it in a way that is more digestible to them is because they've been in that walk of life. So before they go and say, oh, this nigga's trash, whatever the case is, they understand all the nuance. Like they were just talking about with the tax stone thing, right? If we catch a squabble, I get days. That don't necessarily mean I'm whack. It just means that's what takes place. So a person that's in the game is going to be able to understand all of that nuance and then report on it like so. Whereas in Skip Bayless only sees what he sees, and then therefore he inputs his opinion into it without any actual education or actual real life experience into it. And that's why it comes off as disconnected from what people are saying in the league.
Look, right? Okay, look, right? So the question, right? Okay, so what validates an opinion?
Oh shit.
What?
Hold on. All right, Solomon. I didn't know that. My bad.
The truth is the only the truth behind it. That's the only thing that validated opinion. Other than that, if you ain't speaking truth, then it's just gossip.
Look. We're gonna finish this conversation another time because we gotta talk about this.
Yes.
We gotta get to it. My only thing is people actually died behind a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, and you're ignorant to, which you ain't ignorant to no more. You've been out here for a while. You're around people like Rockstar, ODM, P Nice, Brick Baby. They all AD. I know for a fact they've been telling you, like, look, bro, you can talk about this, don't talk about that. And you get on there and you say, fuck it, I'm getting views, I'm getting the most money I ever got in my life. I'm going to talk about it anyway.
Oh, no,
so all of that, preaching to the kids and all of that is completely cap because your whole platform is about negativity. We'll talk about this another time. P Nice. What's going on with you and Brick, I'm gonna be
All right, man. So if y'all want to see P Nice talk about Brick Baby, man, I already did a response to that, reaction to that. Make sure y'all get into that, man. Shout out to the Viral Way podcast. Get into what they got going on, man. We got to like, we got to comment, we got to subscribe. Run their numbers up, man. The Viral Way podcast. I will be sitting down with those gentlemen sooner than later, man. Get shout out to them, man. I believe that they are on live as they've been on live all morning. Red Dot, slide it to the left. Get something good. Chiliano, we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And y'all know the rest, man. It's Free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We got